Alright, anyways. Hello everyone, my name is Paul Stamayo, and we're back for another edition of Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting. This will be episode 555. We're going to be shiny hunting for another Tirtouga. So when I finally find the second shiny Tirtouga, I will be evolving into a Caracosta, and shiny Caracosta is like a sapphire type color, so I decided, just like with the shiny Tirtouga, Mintuga, I decided with the simple name Sapphire Costa. So it's pretty simple like Mintuga, but that's the name I'm going to go with when I find the shiny Tirtouga. But anyways, the topic for this episode, well, there is no topic. So if you'd like to recommend me one, as long as your name and the topic aren't too sexual or too inappropriate, then, and of course if I haven't used it before in one of these episodes, yeah, then feel free to recommend me one. I'll eventually use it in one of these future episodes, and I'll make sure to credit you in the description and the video as well that I use it in. So yeah, just feel free to. But for now, obviously, like I said, I don't have any topics. But I eventually will have my own that I will make eventually in the future from like just stuff that I care about talking about in general. But yeah, for now it's just gonna be whatever, pretty much. Anyways, got the intros out of the way, so I'm all good to just keep talking to this. So oh, okay. Well, I mean, for me, when I'm like up in heights, when I even just looking in a video game, looking at something deep, like if I'm playing Minecraft or something like that, and I'm like really high up and I can barely see the ground, or if I just see the bottom of an ocean and I can't see the bottom of it, and it's just so deep, that's like the stuff that gets me all shaking and sweaty and all that stuff, and just like the anxiety and everything. But I feel like with skydiving, it's gonna be so different because I'm gonna be in there and I can't like go anywhere until I just decide to open the parachute. It's kind of just like trapping me to do that. But I think it's gonna be a great way to break out of a fear of heights. I'm absolutely gonna go through with it when I have enough money, because obviously money's an issue for me right now. So gotta mainly focus on saving the whole up for the whole tripod thing, and then for bills and emergencies and all that. So it's gonna be a while until I have any kind of extra money to spend. But that's definitely one of the first things just to do in my life as a bucket list, to get over that fear. Because that's really the only fear that I have. I'm not really afraid of anything else. I'm pretty much used to just darkness and other like life problems and stuff like that. So that's really the only problem that I have like a fear of, really. So just once I get over that, I'm pretty much afraid of nothing. But yeah, so it's just one of my main goals for sure, to just get over my weaknesses and fears as much as I can, because you can only help yourself so much with health problems, but just mentally and physically prepare yourself as much as you can. That's what I believe. And then I just keep doing your best and stuff like that, and you'll eventually stuff will pay off. It's hard work and patience, and then always knowing what's right and what's wrong is always going to be the ultimate thing in the end. Oh, you mean like in a like an apartment or something, or like a place you were living in? Yeah, that's scary though, man. Just in general, is looking at that, even though you're safe, it's just you never know if for some reason out of nowhere some kind of magic would be like you fall through and then yeah, I know what you mean. That's like the like playpins at like the restaurants, like McDonald's or something, that it has like those circular plastic see-through things, and then you're safe, but you can also just break out of nowhere and just for some reason, and that would happen to you just because of your luck, or just like the feeling of you feeling like you're gonna fall or something. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. That's like one of the reasons why I hate heights, because it's just you think you're fine and everyone else tells you you're fine, but you feel like something's gonna go wrong, and then you like fall infinitely or something, or just until you hit the ground and die. So it's like that's one of the reasons why I'm scared of heights. And just the sweating feeling and shaking in my legs that I get when I'm like looking at something, just especially in real life. It's pretty scary. What? Really? What the heck? When I think of like a Vine or like, I mean, that's like an older uh, funny video company. I think now they have like TikTok or something like that. But I don't even know if you're like if you knew about that back then. But anyways, yeah. So there's like this one video on YouTube where I think it was a Vine or some kind of funny clip, and this girl was just riding down the street with her bike, and this crow is just attacking the back of her helmet, and she was like freaking out. She's like, "Oh, not again!" And it kept like swooping in, like attacking her helmet, and like doing like a huge loop around. And just kept doing that over and over again. And it looked like a dark and stormy day, so it was like, holy crap! Just like that, she must have done something to that bird. That bird just must be like something else that just hates her or something. It was crazy. Some stuff like that is like unbelievable that happens. It's really crazy. But I mean, it's kind of funny as well, but it's like really messed up when you think about it. Like, imagine if that like happened to you out of nowhere, just some random animal for some reason that you have no idea that existed or you haven't seen before, and then it just like come after you like they have like a death wish for you or something like that. It's like scary, man, because people can have a problem for you and you don't even know why, and then they just come and hunt you down or something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. What I usually go with when those like kind of like random funny clips that just like sometimes are just like they just blast you and then it would be called like ear rape or something. Not actually, physical, but I mean like it would be like sounded so blasted so you would have to like turn it down really low. Or just random stuff that makes no sense but we find funny anyway. Usually I just go type in or I just see in my recommended videos on YouTube, dank memes, that's like the one I go with. Really? Holy crap. Yeah, like usually they don't have the intent to rip off like anything on your body like animals. Well, like ones like dogs and stuff, but you are like pretty much scarred for life and like kind of scared of animals. Yeah, I just with dank memes like every time, pretty much what I do on those videos and stuff like that and try not to laugh videos with like just random stuff. It just I don't play safe with that anymore. I do it to like on YouTube volume I do like 25% and then main system volume is always like at 10%. So it's like yeah, that's why I that's you could really screw up your ears, but it's like so funny sometimes if you know it's if you have it like low and everything and it's still like loud even at that volume. So you're like imagine what it would be like if you had it at full volume or half volume. So I never risk those kind of things, but I want to have good earsight. I want to have good hearing and stuff. Because I know like a bunch of people that used to just blast their music and even do it now and then they have to do it so loud to where their ears are so messed up and they can't hear like normal voice like yours and mine. Like my sister, for example, she used to like blast the music all the time. Actually, both. I think all three of my sisters actually. But yeah, their ear sight. I mean, not their ear sight. Their hearing is so bad. It's just because they like blasted their ears and they just didn't care about like blasting something. But you only have one life, so you pretty much want to take care of yourself as much as you can, anyway. That's what I believe. Because yeah, but yeah, dank memes are so known for ear rape. It's so bad. Like even the try not to laugh videos, you would think it's so funny, but Um, Yeah, it's so weird. It must be like something with like your system because there's no way that it would be like your hearing. So it must be like a glitch or something in your system because like I would say personally to keep your volume out for like your computer, just keep it at like 10. And same with like your TV. If it's like super loud, have it like 10 or like lower than that because you kind of want to just preserve your hearing. I mean, you can decide to take that advice, but I'm just saying that's what I personally do. So I can keep my hearing just like at how it is right now and just it can only get worse. You can't really cure your hearing. It's just if it's screwed up, then it's like screwed up for life. I'm sure they'll eventually come out with some kind of technology that helps out, like get your hearing back. But I'm not gonna risk trying to, depend on technology for that. I'm just gonna, limit myself for the whole not getting ear rape thing and just keeping volume at a decent volume so it doesn't get my hearing worse. Because naturally your hearing gets, worse when you get older anyway. So might as well try to preserve it the best you can. Same with everything else on your body. Yeah. Okay, I used to. Well, actually, then again, I used to be exactly like you with that whole night owl thing. I literally used to stay up until 4:30 in the morning and wake up at 12 o'clock every day. So my sleep schedule was like super weird. Like it was like really weird. But now I actually it's like the reverse almost. I like wake up at 4:30 in the morning and then go to sleep at like 8:30 just for like work sense for like the whole streaming thing. Like I can get most people's time zones and just stuff like that. But even if it doesn't work out with people's time zones, I have like the 10-hour Tuesdays for a reason. That's like 10 hours for those days, so that's like gonna reach pretty much everyone's time zone. So it's like, just it's just mainly for my work thing. But I probably, if I didn't work, I probably would do the same thing as you because I like just staying up until I just want to fall asleep and just whatever. So I used to do that all the time when I didn't work as much as I do now. Yeah, those are some fun times for sure. And just like eating a bunch and stuff, just because like why not if you're hungry and then yeah, it was some nice times. The main thing that I don't know if I told you this. I feel like I did, but if I didn't, I'll tell you. So this one summer, the seventh grade, just the entire summer, I had a bunch of people that I used to just play games like Minecraft, Minecraft mods, Gmod, stuff like that. So pretty much that whole entire summer, I just stayed up until I fell asleep or until they had to go, and then I would just go to sleep because I'm just like by myself and bored and just tired anyway because I stayed up like for so long. And then I would just like wake up whenever I wake up, and then during those times, the only thing that I would have ate during that whole summer was cheesecake and Cheez-Its. Now, I just love that so much, like straight up actual full Sara Lee cheesecakes, and they were like strawberry and then the plain one as well. And yeah, it was crazy. That's literally the only thing I ate that whole summer. I don't know how I didn't get diabetes, but times like that, those are some good memories for sure. Definitely good stuff. But obviously, that was not healthy at all to do that because I very well, needed other nutrients. But that's literally the only thing I ate that whole summer. It's crazy. 'Cause all I did was stay in my room and I had like this huge glass table, and I would just have whatever I wanted on there and my laptop as well, just to play and talk with those people. Um, yeah, cheesecake's so good, but it's just like obviously you don't want to have it all the time, just like how I did. But it's good. It's definitely good. I like the classic, and I love the strawberry cream one. If you never had that, it's like literally bits of like well, obviously cheesecake would want to be refrigerated and stuff, so it would kind of be like frozen-ish. But yeah, I had like swirly looking whipped cream, and it was so good. Yeah, that's crazy. You got to be careful with that, man, because even drinking soda these days, I don't know if you know about this, but even like for both males and females, you can get kidney stones, and it's like the worst feeling in the world. I never had one before, but you can get that and just from drinking stuff like soda. So you got to be careful with that, man. It's eventually gonna happen, but hopefully it doesn't. But anyways, I'm gonna end off episode 555. Yeah, it's mainly for YouTube again, like I said.